What's going on YouTube? It's Lil Davy back here with another video. As you can see in the title, man, the title says Am I Engaged? Um, so basically I know in August of 2024, a lot of you guys on TikTok saw me and you was like, oh, Lil Davy getting married. Y'all saw my video of me proposing and stuff like that. And I'm 23 years old, by the way, before this video really get into it. And make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and make sure to share this video. So anyway, basically, a lot of you all saw me propose in August of 2024, and a lot of people said that I rushed it. A lot of people said that it was too quick. A lot of people just had, you know, some people had bad things to say, but for the most part, everything was good. And honestly, that was a very special moment for me. Probably one of the greatest things that I have ever done in my life. And, um, you know, I really loved her, and it's unfortunate that we didn't work out. I still healing right now, and it hurts me a lot, or whatever. I spend a lot of days honestly like crying and just in my head, and I just feel like everywhere at the same time. And I big enough to admit that, we growing. But in the same light, you know, I don't regret I don't regret getting engaged. You know, it was a very special moment. It's a moment that I'll relive over and over again. And, you know, I definitely will be open to getting engaged again, like being with someone again in the near future. But for right now, I think I need to focus on me and leave marriage for maybe my late 20s, even early 30s. But right now, it's like I really gotta focus on myself, focus on my content, focus on everything else that I got going on, because you know, it's really to the degree of, yes, I've been in a lot of relationships that have been longer than the relationship that I was in, but never have I been in a relationship that made me go to the point of getting down on my knees and showing the world that this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And the reality of the situation is, I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life. I wanted it to be her. But sometimes, God redirects your plans. And at the end of the day, what's for you can continue to be for you. Once at the end of the day, you happy with the decisions that you make, that's all that matters. So, you know, I don't care who think it was rush. I mean, I don't think it was rush. I feel like okay, in a way I feel like it was rushed in the sense that after it didn't work out, I felt like maybe there were certain things that I should have done differently. Maybe I should have waited. But in the same breath, I enjoyed every moment of that relationship. I enjoyed the fact that I was engaged. I enjoyed that she was my expectant wife. I enjoyed that she was the expectant mother of my children. I enjoyed that she was the expectant woman that was gonna be in my life for the rest of my life. And I will never erase that memory from my head, because it was a part of me. Like, she really grew on me from the moment that I met her. Like, she meant a lot to me. And I know that healing is gonna be a big part of my journey. As y'all see me coming along on YouTube and stuff like that, healing is definitely gonna be a big part of my journey. Healing, hurting, pain, anger, sadness, all of the emotions. I'm feeling every single emotion a human can feel all at once. And at the end of the day, God pulled me away from the situation, and I feel like there's a reason. There's always a reason. And I feel like this is the reason. I kind of been out of touch with my YouTube videos, out of touch with TikTok, out of touch with music. And I feel like had had I not experienced that breakup, would I have not tapped into any of this? Because honestly, I felt like it was mediocre to me at some point. I kind of gave up. I kind of felt like nobody wanted to see me. And now that I'm back on the internet, it's like, wow, like it's to the point where I'm making money from TikTok. I'm getting my followers up on Twitch. I'm making more money on YouTube. And it's like, I'm very proud of myself. I got my first camera. I just bought me a iPad Pro so that I could properly upload my videos. And I just been getting like mod support. My numbers been going up, and I just want to thank God for the redirection. I feel like it was a redirection for me to focus on the things that I really love. Not saying that I don't love the other things that I do, but at the same time, in the same breath, I do enjoy talking to people. I do enjoy making videos. I do enjoy just, you know, being me and sharing that with you guys. And I really miss this. I miss this part of me a lot. So to answer the question, am I engaged? No, not anymore. And after this you'll see a video. I'll also upload a video about um well, this is gonna say I got engaged basically, and then the next video is gonna say why I'm not getting married anymore. And um you guys would definitely want to check out both of these videos. um and everything is pretty much fresh. Everything is emotional. Sometimes I might get in my head, get in this bad head space where it's like I don't want to be around anyone. I'm numb. I don't care to talk to anyone. Like in the same breath, it could be like, okay, maybe I'll be open to talking to people, but then again, then I just turn my head and I'd be like, nah, I don't want to talk to anybody, because it's like I really like genuinely just want to focus on the things I got going on for myself right now. Like I don't even see that I could have time for anyone at this time and space in my life right now. It's too much that I personally want to do for myself, to the degree that I don't want to share my life and my space with anyone for a very long time. Why? I still love my ex. I don't see that feeling going away right now. And that's just reality. Like you meet me today and I'm going to tell you plain out and simple, I'm not ready for no relationship. I'm not interested in talking to you. We could be friends, but I still hurting. I'm still healing. I still love my ex. You know, being engaged to her really takes stuff to the next level for me. I didn't just get engaged because I wanted to buy her a ring. I got engaged because I loved her, because I saw myself with her for the rest of my life. Like I really thought like that was it for me. You know what I mean? But the things that I did shifted the relationship. But the reasons for the shift, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, it takes two to make a relationship work. It takes two for real. And I feel like at the end of the day, I fought even until the very end. I did every single thing that I possibly could have done. So it's like, you know, you just got to let things be, because sometimes God be protecting you, God be redirecting you to your purpose. You always gonna have time for females, bro. Females gonna be here tomorrow, next year, next month, and when you die. So don't go outside about no female, because the reality is females are everywhere. Females are gonna still be here. I feel like your 20s really need to be for you to focus on getting everything that you want for yourself without having to worry about relationships, because relationships are expensive, time consuming, and when they end, it's like you feel like you wasted time. You gotta now go repair yourself, get yourself back together mentally, and it's like it's hard. And it's a space and a place that I really don't want to be in. So it's like I'm really in a mood where it's like I got to stay away from people, because I don't want to ever be in the space and time that I in right now for a very long time. If it happens again, God forbid, I don't want it to happen again. I'm just going to be very selective when I talk to people. But I definitely learn a lot of lessons. I learn a lot of things from being in this relationship, a lot of good things that will help me in my next relationship. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure that you like this video, comment, subscribe, share this video, and watch my video on why I'm not getting married anymore. That will be coming up next. And like I said, thanks for watching the video. Peace.